Hey YouTube. So it is 5:53 a.m. and I am on my way back to Fresno. Hopefully I get there by about 7:30, 8 o'clock, depending on how I feel when I get home. I may just crash out. I went ahead and dropped off Dax, and I dropped off Dax at his house about 20 minutes ago. We had breakfast over at Sparky's in San Francisco. Great, yeah, absolutely great. If you have a chance to go there, I definitely would recommend it. Sorry, I got a whole bunch of salt deposits on my forehead from sweating so much. I had Eggs Benedict, and I don't remember what he had, but the Eggs Benedict was fucking fantastic. Long day. I went ahead and took off my binder halfway back from San Francisco, and I pulled over on the side of the road, and he jumped out and he took off his binder, and I took off my binder, and we're both like, yes, best feeling in the world, right? So I am cruising down 99. I have about 2 hours and 15 minutes till I'm home, and yeah. All in all, it was a good day. Went down towards when we actually got down to Old Sacramento, we went and walked down along the water's edge, and I showed them where I used to kick it when I was in Job Corps in Sacramento. I was 17, 18 when I left. That was back in 1997 when I joined. April 7th of 1997. I went into Sacramento Job Corps, took security investigations, and when I left, it was August of 1998, something like that. I was there for a year and 4 months. So I showed them where we used to kick it at, and it was a blast being able to meet them, to sit down and talk with them, to help him out with his issues as far as transitioning goes. Dax is intersex. He is 18 years old, so his transition is a little different from ours, but at the same time, kind of the same. With him, when he was born, he had very ambiguous genitalia, and his parents made the decision for him to have female features instead of letting him progress into full-on male. He actually has, and I'm not saying anything that he isn't already open about. He actually has one testy that is recessed in the body. So it appears, like if he was to have an ultrasound, it would appear that he has an ovary like most of us do. That haven't, as provided we haven't had a hysterectomy yet. And it's fascinating to me because his form of intersex, he actually, with the testicle that he has, he actually produces sperm. He's actually able to produce sperm, and he actually has one kid from an ex of his as a result of obviously having sex. And that was kind of how he found out that, hey, I can give birth, or not give birth, but have children. But on the flip side to that, his particular case of intersex, of being intersexual, I'm not exactly sure how to say it correctly as far as his condition of being intersexual, intersexed. What? Bear with me with that. With his particular case, his body naturally makes a higher amount of testosterone, higher than what most of us normally already go through with being female to male. And so for him, all he had to do was stop taking estrogen, which he chose to do, I think, about a year ago. But at the same time, his body doesn't convert the testosterone the way that we do with our injections. So he's about as transitioned as he can without having medical surgeries done. He can't take the testosterone injections like we do. He can't do the gel because it'll just convert. It'll convert either into estrogen. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But it won't absorb. His body won't take it and store it the way that ours does. So I know what I'm going to be studying up on and trying to learn more about. Plus he has a couple other issues going on with that. And he's a great guy. He's a good guy. He's kind of like my younger brother in a sense. He looks up to me as a big brother. And when he has questions that he can't answer that other people ask him, he comes to me, and if I can't answer it, I tell him who he can go to. But it was really cool to be able to come up, meet him, talk to him, have dinner, and then turn around and have breakfast. And now I am going home. And I have a very strong suspicion that when I get home, I'm just going to be too damn tired to go to class. But at the same time, I have maybe one day more I can miss before I have to wait and register for the next session because I missed too many days. So I was really bad down with the bronchitis. If you saw it in my other videos, so I missed quite a few days of class with that. So, yeah, I got to check on that. But it was well worth it. It was well worth it. So, yeah, I'm going to go home. And then later on today, I meet up with my grandma. And I'm going to go see Sparkle. And I'm going to have lunch with her. So, it's going to be a very long day. It's going to be a very long day. I have to go meet up with my grandma by 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then, like I said, go have lunch, and then we're going to go see Sparkle, which was Whitney Houston's last movie, and has Jennifer Hudson in it. So if you get a chance to go see that, it's supposed to be really good. So, yeah. So go ahead and let me know what's going on in your part of the world. And by the time these videos get posted up to YouTube, it'll be morning time-ish stuff. Not that it's not already morning, but it'll be daylight. So, yeah. Leave comments down below. Any questions, anything like that, go ahead and feel free to go ahead and leave them. Or send them to me in a private message. But, yeah. Alright. Catch y'all later. Catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.